like I accidentally did about there being a video.
And tell them what the next video is going to be called.
Oh, yes, and the next video should be titled From the Depths Part 4 on Stranger Tiles, unless I'm lying 3 times.
Stop lying. Lying's bad.
Go back to your own time stream. Bye-bye!
Is he gone?
I think he's gone. Yes, he's gone. Ooh, he's gone. Hello, everybody. I'm Little Time Lord. And little did he know that now is Jeff CIWS time! And as a result of it being Jeff CIWS time, I have 2 new turrets prepared. We have Jeff 3, definitely an improvement over Jeff 2, the Jeffening, which was an improvement over Jeff, the Harbinger of Destruction, something like that. I don't actually remember what he's called. Let's go look at what Jeff was called. He had some pompous name that eventually just became a joke. What the hell is he? Jeff. Show yourself, Jeff. God, I really wish there was a search feature. That would be great, you know, a search feature. Just a little search feature. Just, you know. There's Jeff 2, the Jeffening. Jeff 2. Jeff, the Harbinger of Destruction. I was right. So, this is Jeff 3. Definitely an improvement, which probably needs a spelling adjustment. You can see he has full recoil absorption, 170,000 rail use, 206.24 firepower. The shell goes 1,830 meters per second, and it uses an armor-piercing shell that looks like this with a base bleeder at the end. And if we go into stats, it is 760.8 material per firepower, which is the lowest Jeff has ever been. And of course, I took this, I completely removed everything on the bottom here, and created this. Jeff Industries presents the Fuck You Sandblaster TM. I'm not shitting, that's what it's called. There you go, the Fuck You Sandblaster TM. This thing is a little bit different from Jeff. It still has pretty low material per firepower. It does not quite have full recoil absorption, although you can see I tried my darndest. I could add a few more and get it all the way up, but I haven't done that yet. But even still, it's got relatively low inaccuracy. It has 390.34 firepower, sustained 260.68. It fires at 700.5 rounds per minute. And if you do the math for its RPM and the number of shells it has available, which is 11,194, you get that it can fire for around 16 minutes straight. Which is a lot. That is an entire battle's worth of fighting. And it just doesn't need to reload during that time. Unfortunately, when it does need to reload because it is out of shells, it takes ages. It takes so long. That's why it loses about 100 firepower, 130 firepower just from reload. This is not in its CIWS configuration. This is it in its Sandblaster configuration. And if we just... That's a Dominus, don't worry about that. If we just grab the Bulwark here, make sure I'm on God mode, I am, and just see what these two menaces do to a Bulwark. Yeah, it's not pretty when a Bulwark gets hit by these two. The Bulwark is not ready for this, and I need more turbines because this is not enough turbine power for Sandblaster and Jeff. Wow, as it turns out, that's not enough. These are quite large railguns. let's just... There we go. Well, almost. That's still not enough. Holy crap. Whoopsie. Okay. Can we fully recharge now? Yeah, there we go. Let's see, how's the bulwark doing in that time? It's not doing too well. Oh my god, as expected. It's kind of getting its ass beat, if we're being honest. Like, look at the thing. It's barely even alive anymore. And now it's shooting. I would build a new judgment to put this shit on, and I probably will at some point. I love building big battleships. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. So this is the non-CIWS configuration. This is the fuck you sandblaster. And as you can see, the fuck you sandblaster makes lambs just completely ineffective, meaning Jeff can just sneak right on by powerful lamb systems. The bulwark is normally able to shoot down Jeff shells. Unfortunately for the bulwark, the fuck you sandblaster said, no, I don't think I like you having a lamb system. And just kind of deleted the lamb system. So, yeah. There's, let's see. Oh my god, it has a third of its normal firepower. Or I guess more like half, but still. Bulwark's not doing great. That's it in its, you know, in its that's it in its, oh yeah, hold on, wait. That's it in its sandblaster configuration, but I should also mention, it doesn't just work against ships. Here's some flying squirrels. There goes a flying squirrel. You might think, well, they just spawned in, they haven't had time to maneuver. That one's had time to maneuver. It's not gonna help him. Okay, well, what if we spawn more squirrels? Just spawn as many squirrels as we can. Jeff's even helping. That one's dead. That one's dead. It's the ultimate AA system. That one's dead. That one's dead. And another one bites the dust? Well, not yet. And another one bites the dust. Next one. And another one down. And another one down. And another one bites the dust. And last one. Bye-bye. Oh, wait, no, there's one more. Now it's the last one. And it's gone. They're gone. They're all dead. We killed them all. Jeff, you tried. Let's see what this does as a CIWS. Because I actually genuinely haven't tested that yet. And I imagine, with a little bit of a shell rejiggering, it'll be quite good as a CIWS. CIWS controller. Just plop that in there. And now we need munition warners, because we don't have those yet. Just casually plop them on this ammo store here. And now we go into here, 80 millimeter. We're gonna first try it with munition defense and an armor piercing head. Oh, if we're gonna do that, we need a timed fuse and a laser targeter. Laser targeter. Wait, do I already have a laser targeter on here? I might. No, I don't. Okay, well, we'll put it here, and then we'll go in here, and we'll actually do a munition defense head as well, and a timed fuse. Now we just refill APS shells. That reduced its firepower a lot. Its material per firepower is absolutely stupid terrible. But now, let's grab something that has big missiles. We'll start with an iron cordon, and we'll turn the iron cordon on God mode. Oh, we already damaged it. That's not great. Okay, that's not doing great against those missiles. For what it is, it should be doing better. Okay, it deleted that clamshell easily. But I get the feeling it's missile defense. As a missile defense with this shell, not too great. Okay, that missile got insta-killed. Actually, not doing horribly. You know what? That's pretty good. Now I have to wonder if I go in here and I make this a sabot warhead, fill to head with sabot warhead, and I make it a sabot head, and then I refill APS shells. Okay, now it has... Whoa, my god, its material per firepower is insane now. It's not really hitting those shells very well, probably because its inaccuracy is still pretty bad. Can't even tell what the inaccuracy is, it's going too fast. No, it's taking out clamshells and shit. Holy crap. Okay. Yeah, no, Jeff CIWS is an effective method of taking care of shit. Wait. Okay, so I guess we should probably, well, no, we don't want that on because this is, well, this doesn't have any gunpowder casings. That's probably not a good idea to turn allow fire when partially charged on, because they won't do anything without gunpowder casings. Okay, that is doing quite well. Let's try something different. What else has missiles? The Javelin? I assume the Javelin has missiles. Well, we heard it already. Yep, there's its missiles. It's damaging all of those missiles. What do you look like? Oh yeah, you have a lot of huge... Those were huge missiles? Wow, I didn't even notice. I mean, I assumed they probably were, but I didn't realize they actually genuinely were huge missiles. I think I spawned this too close. What's my spawning set to? That's too close. Javelin. Spawn at a more reasonable range. Whoopsie. I'm trying to... The hell? I am trying to set this to repair all. Jeff CIWS is just handling the missiles, I think. They're all damaged. Look at that. He just gets more effective with closer range, although he didn't take out all of them. Which is kind of sad for something this big. This would be a good dual-purpose gun, though. With its ability to take out missiles, but also its ability to do damage with kinetics. This, in theory, would be an amazing dual-purpose gun. I haven't tested that yet, though. That'd be a good test. See how effective it actually is as a dual-purpose gun? Come on. Please take care of this close-range missile. Yeah, there we go. It took them all out that time. Those are huge missiles. They're not like... They're not like weak little things. Those are huge missiles. They are genuinely powerful missiles, and it's just dealing with them. What the heck? And it's just dealing with them. Okay, now that we've seen it as a single-purpose gun, what the heck? It's time to... I can't move. I can't... What the... That was weird. I didn't have tab pressed down. I had to press tab a second time to get that to go away. Okay, let's see how this works as a dual-purpose gun. So, we're going to have some local weapon controllers here. The CIWS is going to have full priority. This one is going to have 0 priority, and this one's going to have -500. This is going to be set to the default settings. This is going to be set to 0, range bracket 2000. So that is going to be like that. And now we're going to pit that against a crossbones and maybe not that many. 3 flying squirrel squadrons. We'll see what the CIWS does with all these squirrels and this crossbones. Comes a cram volley. Oh, did not take out all the crams, but that's what diff guns are for anyways. Jeff is dealing with the crossbones. The CIWS is easily handling the squirrel missiles. Once the squirrels get in range, it'll start shooting at the squirrels themselves as well. Okay, there are some missiles getting through. This is a very chaotic fight, though. This is to be anticipated. Is it running out of shells, or is my game just not handling the amount that's happening? How many squirrels are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we still have all the squirrels. All the squirrels are still extant. But the crossbones is eating shit. Let's look at what's happening to the crossbones from Jeffrey. Crossbones is dead in the water, and its AI is unable to shoot. Jeff just completely threw the crossbones AI for a loop. What happened in here, Jeff? What did you do? Oh, Jeff cracked it open like a nut. Nutcracker, Jeff. And now we're taking out squirrels. It is a good dual-purpose gun. We are getting hit sometimes. Holy crap, this is just chaos. Jeff is really trying to put the no in no-fly zone, even though he's shooting at a crossbones, but, you know, we don't want the crossbones to fly either. A flying crossbone sounds like a bad day for us and the crossbones. I mean, just imagine the crew. Those poor pirate sailors are expecting to, you know, be on a boat when suddenly it starts flying. That sounds incredibly unpleasant. I don't want to be the janitor either. This poor CIWS is just trying its best. There's so many targets in the air. We shot down 1 squirrel, it looks like. Did we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, they lost 1 squirrel so far. I think this was better against squirrels when it was a single-purpose gun. I mean, it's a decent CIWS. I mean, of course it is. It's a giant, like, railgun, super 80mm CIWS thing. But, like, it was just shooting down aircraft left and right when it wasn't a CIWS. Which, in my opinion, means it's probably better served as a sandblaster than a CIWS. But, even still, this plus Jeff is a bad day for anyone who comes near. And this is a completely unlikely scenario in a campaign of any kind. 3 squirrel squadrons and a crossbones? That's just not gonna happen. And there goes another squirrel. We took down another one. How many squirrels are there now? There's 7? Yeah. Now, once the squirrels start getting lower numbers, it'll start looking more and more like the fight is headed in Jeff Industries favors. This is going very badly for the squirrels and the crossbones. I mean, they're landing hits, but if this were an actual fight and this were mounted on an actual ship, the squirrels would not be winning right now, neither would the crossbones. Okay, the remaining squirrels are starting to get hit, and they're very damaged from it. That one's on fire. I imagine it won't last much longer. And that one's hit. It's on fire. It won't last much longer. Even now that there's less missiles, it is just shooting down squirrels. It's an amazing dual-purpose gun. And there's only 4 squirrels and a very damaged crossbones left. What's this thing's material profile rating? 498? It's basically free! That's like, that is for...
Still dashing about and playing cricket and my voice going all squeaky when I shout. Did I still do that? The voice thing? I got that from you.
For this much of a... For a railgun with belt-fed autoloaders, that is insanely low material per firepower. Like, even if I gave it full recoil absorption, that would be incredibly low. And all the squirrels are now dead. Well, I mean, there's technically still 2 squirrels, but there won't be for much longer. That one's in the water, that one's dead, that one's dead. Well, almost dead. And it's dead. Okay, let's see what the Fuck You Sandblaster TM Kinetic Edition does to this. Oh dear God. What do I even... According to my notes, that's a lot of damage. I don't even have that good of notes. I mean, it was just blank paper. So if the blank paper is telling me that's a lot of damage, it's probably a lot of damage. Yeah. Jeff CIWS. It works. It works. This isn't quite what I originally meant when I said Jeff CIWS, but I think it's better than what I originally meant, because what I originally meant was taking this and just as is, and turning this as is into a CIWS, which, in my opinion, would not work so well. This works great. 400, how much does this cost? 200, almost 300,000 materials just for this one gun. How much does Jeff cost? Jeff is like half the price, but also Jeff, material per firepower wise, is much higher, like almost twice as much. Well, not quite almost twice as much, but a lot more. And the crossbones is dead. Well then, I think we've proved the efficacy of both Jeff, the Sandblaster TM, the Fuck You Sandblaster TM, I should say, and Jeff CIWS. So, if you like Jeff CIWS and the Fuck You Sandblaster TM, and my other videos, which you may or may not have seen. If you haven't seen them, check them out. Then think about subscribing. We have very few subscribers right now, less than 100. And I'm not going to say that's criminal, because that'll sound full of myself. But I am going to say it's not so great. Oh yeah, and if you like this, make sure to do that thing. I think they call it hitting the like button. I'm not used to saying that, or the subscribe thing. I mean, I don't know if you want to be notified, but you can hit the notification bell, even if just to hear it ring. It doesn't ring, but you can imagine it ringing, I think, depending on how well you can imagine sounds. And I will see all of you in From the Depths Part 4 on Stranger Tiles. Bye-bye! Arrivederci.